Matthew and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Age of Sigmar Battle Report. I will be playing Cities of Sigmar, the city of Hallowheart, with lots of wizards. And Josh will be playing as few models as possible with his...
That's not true, I played less models.
Hey, your microphone's off, be quiet. So that's our Age of Sigmar game today, woo!
And paired with this game, in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we have the Fyreslayers up against the Maggotkin of Nurgle. Two very similar armies in playstyle. Just, if you want to check this out and you're not a Vault member, all you have to do is click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
For my 2,000 points, the Cities of Sigmar decided to go back to the city of Hallowheart, which is all about wizards. Basically, they know 2 spells instead of 1. A little confusing exactly how many spells they're supposed to know, but essentially I'm just going to play it that their first spell enhancement gives them 2 spells from the lore of Whitefire instead of just 1. And my grand strategy is prize sorcery, of course, so keep a wizard alive by the end, because I've got 6 of them. First off, leading the entire army is a free guild general, and he's learned some magic too by taking the arcane tome, and his command trait is Master of Magic, so he gets to re-roll when he casts, which is pretty darn awesome. And then he will be accompanied by a Illuminarch of Hysh with a white battle mage. Then we got a big old Celestial Hurricanum with a Celestial battle mage. And then we've got a battle mage from the realm of Gairan, the realm of life, and a battle mage from the realm of Shaman, the realm of metal. And then lastly, we've got our coalition unit from the Stormcast Eternals, our Knight Incantor, who has the Whitefire Tome, which allows her to know every spell from the lore of Whitefire, which is kind of cool. That way I don't have to pick, I have to pick a lot. This is all part of 2 Warlord battalions, by the way, and I chose a spell enhancement as one of the things I get, which means I know like 3 spells per wizard, which is a lot, plus their built-in spells. It's a lot of spells, and I'm not gonna tell you what they all are, because that'll take me forever. Into my battle line, which is most of the rest of my army, except for my endless spells, we've got a bunch of Free Guild Guard. First off, a reinforced unit of Free Guild Guard who will be the General's retinue, so he can pass off wounds to them. And then we've got a bunch of other Free Guild Guard, all just units of 10, some with their swords and shields, some with their halberds. It was just based off the models that I had. And then we've got a twice reinforced unit of Free Guild Crossbowmen, who will hopefully do some damage against the big giants and stuff. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see. And then we've got 3 endless spells. I would have brought like 10 of these if there wasn't a restriction and just said, you know, Free Guild Guard and endless spells for days. We got Ravenix Gnashing Jaws, and we got the Burning Head. And finally, the Quicksilver Swords, which, because I'm Hallowheart, I get +1 to cast, which is pretty darn cool. That is my 2,000 points at Cities of Sigmar.
Let's move over and look at my Ogor Mawtribes list. The core of the list is, of course, my Icebrow Hunter. He is there as my general, with the Winter Ranger command trait to get me some extra command points if he's not on the board yet and he's still in ambush. Core of the force, the true heart of the force, I've got 4 units of Frost Sabers. As battle line, with the Icebrow Hunter being the general, obviously makes them battle line. So that's 33% more battle line than I need to bring, but that's, you know, I believe in the fundamentals here. To fill in the rest of the list, kind of the chaff I'll be running, I've got a Frostlord on Stonehorn with the rune tokens as his artifact of power, and the mountain trait is a Metal Cruncher. I also have a Bundo Whalebiter here as a mercenary unit. Last but not least, as a War Master, again, just to kind of round off the list, I've also brought Kragnos. And that is my 1985 of Kragnos and Du Bois. As far as my grand strategy, I am going for Beastmaster, and I get my Triumph, which will be, oh, what was it, Inspired? I get +1 a wound with 1 unit, 1 time.
Today we'll be playing Survival of the Fittest, a battle plan for Pitched Battles 2021. This has us deploying in opposite corners with kind of a janky Tetris-looking deployment. 3 objectives running down the middle diagonally. And essentially, you just get the normal points for controlling 1 or more objectives, 2 or more, and more than your opponent. However, there's some bonus victory points that you can get. Both players choose 3 of their units to be their Predator units, and you get victory points for killing Predator units with your Predator units. So I'm not quite sure what Josh is going to pick. Probably his Frost Sabers, right? Yeah, totally. And then totally your normal battle tactics and grand strategies as well. We'll be playing on this mat by Table War. We got some different kind of terrain here. A lot of it made by Greenleaf. This is like aquarium terrain that he then designed. And this is some printable scenery, printed terrain as well. And so essentially we're all set up and ready to go. And we both just have to choose who our predators are. Who are your predators, Josh?
I really wanted to pick the Frostsabers, but it's difficult to be able to tell which 3 are and which one isn't. So just for simplicity's sake, I think I'll pick, I guess, Kragnos, Bundo, and the Frostlord.
Yeah, no way. No way.
For the viewer's simplicity.
Yeah.
Keeping track of who's who.
I'm going to choose my Crossbowman, my Luminarch of Hysh, and my Celestial Hurricanum. Because they're going to stay in the back and hopefully not die. And they actually have some potential to pick off your predators if I'm lucky and don't die turn 1. Roll off for attack or defender. Now Josh has way less drops than me no matter what. So I will make him drop first.
Okay.
We are deployed. Of course, there's kind of like 3 lanes going here. So we got Kragnos coming down 1, a Giant coming down another, and Ogre coming down another. With the Frostsabers at the back to do their dance and get 2 victory points for.
They're all going to run.
Yeah, look at that. And I've put layers and layers and layers because I know that in a charge, because he basically can get all 3 of his guys across the table turn 1, and he gets to pick who goes first. So I had to basically plan for him just rushing forward and killing everything of mine, which he probably can do, which kind of is concerning. But I did what I could, so that no matter who goes first, I have plans. So who's going first?
There's some counterplays. What's the range on the Crossbowmen?
24. They're out of range right now.
24. What do they move?
Oh, 5. But if they move, they don't get double shots. And
Okay.
they won't get the +1 to hit and wound. They can get +1 to wound if I ignite their weapons.
I don't think you have any crazy turn 1 Alpha Strike potential, so I will allow you to go first, sir.
Okay. I will go first. So right off the bat, I get 2 command points and Josh gets 3. Now my adjutant is near my general. This is a City of Sigmar thing. On a 4+, I'll get another command point. All right, it's not this turn. I need it anyways. Right off the bat, I'm going to spend a command point to use the Cities of Sigmar Hallowheart thing. So it's once per turn at the start of my hero phase. So I can do this before heroic actions and all that because it's still a janky old book. So essentially what's going to happen is he's going to take D6 mortal wounds. I then will have a 6-up ward thanks to the Luminarch. And any ones that are not negated, every wizard within 12 inches, which is all of my wizards, will get plus to their casting equal to this. So I kind of want like 3, 6. Okay, I take 6 mortal wounds.
+6 to your casting, though.
Yeah, I don't want +6. Oh! Oh! So right away, he's going to heroic recovery, bravery 6. Yay! I get D3 wounds back. Oh, just 1. He's taken 5. So he's down to 6 wounds, which double brackets him, but we can heal him. It's still good. We're still good. My battle tactic will be aggressive expansion. I'm going to choose, I don't know, this objective and that objective, and I'm going to take them.
Okay.
They're not in territories.
Yep. I've got to do my...
Heroic action?
Yeah, which I will just try to get an extra command point.
You don't want to make it finest hour for Kragnos?
Kragnos, no.
You don't even need it.
Yeah.
Don't you get like... No, it's on your turn you get D3 more.
On my turn, yeah, with the Winter Ranger.
Yeah,
I get,
okay.
yeah.
So you're up to 4 command points.
Yes.
Whoop-de-doo. We're going to start casting spells. My Free Guild General is going to cast Searing Wounds. It needs a 6. I've got a +7 to cast this. 6 from him and another 1 from him, actually.
So you basically can't fail.
Don't roll double 1s. Yay! I got a 14, which will heal him D6. Come on, not a 1 or a 2. Hey, I got all my wounds back! All right.
Not bad.
Yeah, and it's not negated, so I still get that bonus. And then he's going to cast an Endless Spell, which I'll have +8 to cast.
Yep.
Because my wizards get +1 to cast endless spells. And then I get +1 because I'm near one of these. I can't remember which one gives the +1 to cast, but he's within range of both. Actually, it's him. I did double check that. And then I get the +6 to cast because I'm near him as well. So which one do I want to automatically cast except on double 1s? The one that's going to fit right here. I'm going to do the Ravenous Gnashing Jaws. I get it. So I got a 14. I already measured this when I was placing them. I was very careful. I want to be able to drop the endless spells. Let's go over to my Realm of Gairan, Realm of Life, Battle Mage. We're going to start with Shield of Thorns, which puts on a unit. Whenever you charge it, you take D3 mortal wounds. Not a double 1, and I get it, because once again, I'm plus a bajillion. So I'll put it on the unit that'll be out front. So they're going to obviously screen, and you can charge them all you like and take some mortal wounds. And he's going to cast Burning Head. No double 1s. Oh, I saw the first one. I got it with like a 12. And I wish I had something that was like, if you roll at least 8+, like you'd get the double cast.
You the double cast, like that's was a Soulblight mechanic or something?
Yeah, one of them, one of the legions. Yeah. Knight Arcanum will cast. We'll start with her built-in one, which is the 18-inch bubble that you would take a mortal wound normally, but it's also -1 to run and charge.
Cool.
So I get it with a 17,000. And then I'll cast Ignite Weapons, and I get it with an 18,000. I'll put that on the crossbows, and they're +1 to wound, which will help because I didn't do the +1 to hit and wound thing. In fact, I didn't declare it on him, and I still won't, because I don't really care. And I'll have the +1 to hit from this thing, I think, or one of them hands out +1 to hit, and then they have +1 to wound. Swing over here to our Realm of Metal guy. He's going to do the Quicksilver Sword. Seems appropriate, as long as he does. Oh, look at that. He got 20. How much cash do you roll? Boo! Here come the Quicksilver Swords. I guess the next spell will be Arcane Bolt. I made it. With a 14. So he's got an Arcane Bolt held up. We'll come back to my Luminarch. We're going to do Faw's Protection, which is -1 to hit. I make it. I'm not even looking them up anymore because +7 to cast. I'll put it on the big unit because I'm assuming you're going to charge the first one, take some mortal wounds. And then, yeah. And then we're going to put Searing, or sorry, the Ward one, where every time one of them dies in close combat, you take a mortal wound on a 4+.
Cool.
I made it. And so, same unit.
Cool.
Can you believe that I made it?
I am so proud of you.
Thank you. And then we'll Mystic Shield them. I made it. And unfortunately, every other spell that I know is 18-inch range against enemies, and Josh is too far away. So only 11 spells. Tzeentch would be a little sad. End of the hero phase. I am going to move my endless spells. I wish now my wizards were further forward because I'd use these more to block. But I guess they can move into the end of your hero phase as well. Ravenous Gnashing Jaws moves 3d6, 11 inches. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hello. Pac. It's like Pac-Man, but to eat the dot. And then you'll all turn like ghostly, and then he just goes after you.
Yeah, chases me down all of a sudden.
And the Quicksilver Swords, shing, come this way. I'm going to do it before and after the movement, just because there's a lot of things to move, and most of it's just kind of running forward to grab objectives. So here we go. And there's the after, just running up to grab some objectives. Endless spells, hopefully you're going to help to block a little bit. Now Josh will be able to try to get rid of one of them on his turn. Oh, wait, no. Yes, yeah, you can Heroic Willpower dispel one on your own turn. You can't Heroic Willpower dispel one on your enemy's turn. You can dispel them on your enemy's turn with regular wizards. That's something that's important. The rule book is actually, there's a mistake in it, just to point out, because people always think I'm doing this wrong.
Right.
The hero phase says that you dispel and dispels in your turn, but then under dispelling and dispels it says that you can do it in both turns, and then the FAQ clarifies that that takes precedence.
Right.
So, but Heroic Willpowering a regular hero does not let him dispel on your enemy's turn, which is kind of weird. Okay, anyways, unless they FAQ that again. So there is all my movement, trying to block out any of the drops that he could do with his Icebrow Hunter, so that he's just forced to drop him out front if he is going to bring him in this turn. I do have a bit of shooting to do. The Luminarch is in range to put a beam onto Kragnos, and then some of the crossbows are in range to take a shot. So I'll do the beam first. I choose a point within 30 inches, and then every unit it crosses over. So I'm just going to make sure I don't hit my own units, and I'll hit Kragnos. He's within 30 inches. On a 2+, he'll take D3 mortal wounds. Okay, and he will take 1 mortal wound. He has a ward though, right?
6-up ward. It's not very impressive. Okay.
Yay, he takes a wound. He's down to 15. Sorry, 17. And then these crossbows, I put a little line between which ones are in range and which ones aren't. So these crossbows will fire. And they'll have a +1 to hit, and then because of Ignite Weapons, a +1 to wound. Not because of their built, not because of the general or anything like that. But they won't be double shooting because they moved. 18 of them are in range. +1 to hit, makes them 3s to hit. Josh does not need to, oh, that's a better roll. All out defense because he's already 2-up save and I have no rend. And then I'm 2s to wound. Wow, that was a bad roll.
That was not fantastic, sir.
Yeah, that was really bad. 6 of them. Maybe you can reciprocate.
The Mighty Shield.
Hey, one gets through. That's all I was hoping for. 6-up ward. Okay.
Okay, cool. Just because.
Yeah. Whatever. That's my turn. I will be getting 5 victory points. So I have 2 for my battle tactic of aggressive expansion. And then I also have 1 for having at least 1, 1 for having at least 2, and 1 for having more than Josh. So I take an early lead. And then I get smashed in the face.
We'll see what happens. You get some blocks going on.
Yeah.
I got to be a little bit clever about this.
Hopefully they'll do well. So that's 5-0 for Cities of Sigmar. Hero phase. We both get a command point.
Yes.
You get D3 more.
I do actually because of the Winter Ranger.
One more.
Okay.
You don't
so that's
you got 5.
I got to mark my 5.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I think I'm gonna go Willpower. See if I can't get rid of this.
Ravenous Gnashing Jaws. So
yeah.
Heroic Willpower because it's his turn. He can dispel, and not on the enemy's turn for Heroic Willpower. I know it's weird and janky. Hopefully they fix that. So this is a casting value of 6, so you'll have to roll 7 or higher.
Show me big dice.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, that's sad. I needed that to block. Battle tactic?
It's going to be broken ranks.
You have to choose a battle line. The one that
These
you're about to
fine
spend.
gentlemen right here.
Okay, I will do everything I can to keep him alive.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, we'll see. For my heroic action, I'm going to try to get another command point on a 4+. Hey, I'll give it to my general, because then he'll have a nice 18-inch bubble. Your hero phase is over.
Right.
Which means I move my endless spells.
Okay.
So over here, these swords are going to just shift. Basically, I wish I had another one of those bases so I can measure this. Basically, don't want you to be able to fit in the front. Like you can move up here and try to do a charge up and around to here, but this would just still be hard. Like I could always, yeah, you know what? I'll just put it as far forward as I can without your base being able to fit. The Burning Head's going to move like here. Actually, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. I'm trying to basically make Kragnos go to a side. If I had the 2 endless spells, I could, you know, put one here, and just block them off completely. But I can't, so I'll just have to. I'm going to have a 3d6 charge. It's going to be hard to really stop him. You know what? I changed my mind. He's going to move to.
Yeah, you noticed it. You noticed it.
Your giant could just come this way instead.
100%. Yeah.
He could still make it, but
You made it more difficult. Yep.
I'm just
You're
gonna-
playing cagey there, Glanfield.
I have to. You're going to destroy my front lines if I don't do this. Movement phase.
Bundo Whalebiter is going to just move himself up to here.
Okay, I'm going to declare a redeploy,
Yep.
I think. I'm trying to think, because if I move back, then it makes it so you can hit them.
It sure does.
Yeah, no, redeploy doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I can't avoid. I'll just make it so that you can get
What's
to my-
going to be happening?
Yeah, just make it so you can get to my second line. I take it back. I'm going to spend my special command point. They're going to redeploy, which doesn't matter. I'll just roll a 1 or 2. Hey, I rolled a 4. I think it's the first time I've rolled higher than 1 or 2 for a redeploy. No, I'm going to get aggressive, but it's not so much aggressive. It's more I'm going to keep you from getting to my next line, because you could smash in the front line, potentially do enough mortal wounds to kill them all, and then pile in and kill the next line. Now, I do have protections on them, but this feels like a better idea. Right? You don't like that I'm doing this, right?
I don't love it, but again, there's implications now of. Now I got to reevaluate to see if you've opened up a space for me.
Well, I won't. There. How about that? No space.
Okay.
And I will keep readjusting as I look at the table and realize what I've opened up. So essentially the idea here, and I don't care that I'm going to form a triangle on the end. So we'll do like this. The idea is that you can't charge the second line. And you shouldn't be able to fit the
I
base
can't
there.
charge them easily.
What do you mean easily? How would you charge them?
Do you want to walk you through it?
Yeah.
Okay. All 3 of these guys have impact attack mechanics.
Oh, so you kill them on one
So
charge?
I kill them on one. If I can kill them on one charge, it might open up spaces.
Well, I
otherwise.
can't.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
what I'm saying.
I can't stop that.
You can't. You can do your best to try to prevent.
and I can
but
just kill guys out of coherency and leave like the ones in the spots.
100% you can. Just I'm reminding you of that, so you're continuing to be.
No,
aware.
I knew that in my head. If you can kill them all with one charge or with a bit of shooting, then there's not much I can do about that.
Right.
And now that we've done all that jankiness, Kragnos will move forward his 10 inches.
Boop.
And then, oh, you're just going pedal to the metal to the middle guys, eh?
As much as I can, like I'll still be, if I don't make the charge here, I'll still be able to take this objective away from you.
Because you count as how many?
He counts as, oh yeah, because, well, if he doesn't make the charge this way, he can probably make the charge that way.
Yeah, because otherwise they'll actually contest it from you.
Correct, yeah.
Into the shooting phase. Obviously, your Frost Sabers are sitting in the back.
AKA
waiting
the
for their-
Bundo phase.
The Bundo phase. He gets to throw some rocks?
He does. He gets 3 attacks. I'm going to all-out attack,
Sure.
because why not?
How much damage can this do?
A
what's the stats?
maximum of 9.
But what's the stats really quick?
It's going to be 3s and 3s minus 1d3 for 3 attacks. And he's got a
That's with
range.
the +1 to hit, so it's normally 4s?
It's normally 4s, correct. He can throw this 24 inches.
Oh, I don't care. I see. You might pick off a character or something. Oh, well, I can't prevent that.
But I will be targeting your screen, by the way.
Yeah, they are -1 to hit, so you'll be back to 4s.
Yep.
All right. I'm not going to all-out defense.
You say it with confidence?
No, I don't say it with confidence. I want to see the future. You're hitting on 4s. Okay, I wish I had all-out defensed. 3s to wound, you said?
3s to wound.
I
we go.
am now wishing I really all-out defense. These are D3 damage each, right?
D3, correct.
-1?
-1.
So I'll have a 6 up. These guys only have a 5 up save. Dang it. Oh, I really wish I all-out defense.
Would have made a big difference.
So 4 of them die. Except maybe not. Ward save. Yeah, 4 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to be very careful which 4. We're not going to open up anything. I don't care about the standard bear. We don't need the extra bravery. You. Hard to 3. This one doesn't open anything, right? Did I open anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, thank you. Shooting phase over.
Let's call it the Bundo phase.
Okay,
Let's call it what it
phase
is.
Over. So Kragnos has an aura of wholly within 12 inches for destruction units get to charge 3d6 inches. Not 3d6, take your best 2. Just frickin' 3d6.
Correct, yes.
Who's charging first?
Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is at the start of the charge phase. He's going to Bellowing Voice, which gives him a 12-inch bubble of Beastclaw Raiders keyword can reroll charges.
Oh.
So I'm
I'm like, is that really necessary? But I guess you have so many commands.
Yeah, the idea is that because it's not just a silly list. So he can do that, which will allow me, if I need elsewhere, to be able to reroll a charge.
Right,
Still
and
be
also
able to do
more mortal wounds on the charge.
Correct. Yeah, I can help do that kind of stuff. It just allows me to have more options, and that's why the Winter Ranger is so important for these command points. That you just spend them to have the versatility. You don't have to consider like I shouldn't need this.
Yeah.
You just do it.
So who's declaring the first charge?
Frostlord.
Frostlord, a 3d6 charge, which you can re-roll.
Yes.
You probably can get this no matter what.
Yeah, I just want to spike.
Oh well, you spiked. That's going to hurt because you're going to roll that many dice and 4 pluses to do mortal wounds. So where's he going? Well.
Wow.
Ready for the 1-2 punch right here.
Wow, man. He's just charging over to here.
Sorry, guys. You're dead.
Get him so he's within the...
Half an inch.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're going to roll 16 dice.
This is important because I want to be able to potentially...
What?
When he goes to get his pylon and all that, come back that way.
Oh, so you want to be closer to them. What
Yes.
You are right now definitely closer to them than to them.
Yes.
16 dice. Every 4 plus is a mortal wound. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Clear the screen.
I got a 6-up ward. Yeah, they're dead. Wow, not a single one. Oh, you take D3 mortal wounds, though. Because they have Shield of Thorns, so I'll roll that in a second. Better be a 3. D3 mortal wounds from Shield of Thorns. Oh, come on. Let me do something. You have a 5-up ward?
Yeah, he's a Stonehorn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you can't.
Who's going next?
Craig knows.
All right, 3d6 charge. Now, this one is a little more iffy.
It's a further charge for sure.
That's definitely a fail.
That's a fail, so I will spend a command point.
Reroll. Good thing you got 3 more command points.
It's true.
Come on, fail it, man. Do it for me. Do it for me.
Gentle kiss for the dice. Wow. Okay, there we go. 16.
16. That's upsetting. What do you got your measuring tape out for?
To double.
It's like 11 inches away.
Normally you like for me to check these things.
16 is like all the way over here.
Because no, if I didn't, here's the thing: is that no matter what, you would have been like, whoa, 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 hey, like.
Sure. Oh, now you're gonna get Bundo in there too. Okay.
Possibly.
How many mortal wounds does he do on the charge?
I gotta double check. It's D6, I believe.
Yeah, because they are hunters, so you won't be able to stomp them. On a 2+, he'll do D6 mortal wounds. How many? 3. I got a 6-up ward against that. Can I finally make one? Hey, I made one! Alright, I'm just gonna take like random ones that won't affect your charges.
I've already made, but I did make a mistake. I got overzealous. So Bundo's gonna have a very long charge he needs to make. It's only on 2d6.
Do you want to just say that you did his first?
No.
Because it doesn't change.
Do you want me to?
Well, it's more just like, I don't want to... I'm not going to win. It all comes out. If you double turn me, then I don't want you to do this. But if you don't double turn me...
Fair is fair. I got to learn.
Okay, I'm okay with you doing the 3d6.
Okay, cool. So he's not going to make it. Now, hypothetically, if I didn't do this incorrect...
This doesn't work because you would have rolled your dice.
I know it doesn't work.
So 12 inches might not be in, actually.
It would have been kind of a stretch. Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Well, there you go. You have your what if. You would have made it with 3.
So I would have made it on the 3
so
dice.
if you lose, you can say it's because I was...
Because I made a mistake, and that's learning, folks.
Okay. All right. And let it be said that I gave him the option. Sorry, let's back up. I forgot to unleash hell. Do you mind if I go back and do something?
I don't mind. Go ahead.
Okay. So
if you feel it's the right thing to do, you do it.
I do, actually. I feel fine about it. So they're going to unleash hell into Kragnos.
Now, I will... Okay, so one thing for Kragnos is that if he takes damage, at the end of the phase, there's a chance he mortal wounds stuff around him.
How far?
It's 6 inches.
Everything within 6?
Yep.
How many mortal wounds?
D3.
Oh, okay.
So it's not crazy, but I mean,
I'm
like...
about to get a crap ton of shots on you, so...
Yeah, go for it.
So 14 are in range. They do get the double tap because you're not within 3 inches and there's 10 or more, and they didn't move this turn. -1/+1, so we're back to 4s to hit. And 2s to wound because their weapons are on fire. There's a few ones in there, but that was a pretty good roll. A lot better than last time.
I'll fail.
2 up saves.
Yeah.
You failed 3. That's good.
Perfectly average.
Yeah, perfectly average. Now the 6s, we don't have an average here because it takes
Let me see
6
some. Let me see some beards.
6 up ward. Oh, you big jerk. That's what you are. Did you know that?
You bully.
You big jerk. You're down to 16. Now he did take wounds, which I was hoping to do more than that. So that means everything within 6 inches takes D3 mortal wounds. Is that right?
Yeah. No. I got to make a roll to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to yell. Each unit within 6. We'll start with your guy on a 5+.
Yes.
Nope. He says doesn't yell at himself. I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah.
It doesn't. Say, it says every other unit. Does it say every unit within 6 inches? I'm assuming he doesn't yell at himself.
Wounds were allocated. Roll a dice for each other unit in each defense.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can do the guys in front. Nope. And the crossbows. Nope. And my Luminarch.
Was that trip ones?
It was. I wish you would save those for your 2-up saves. And your my Luminarch. Okay, nope. He didn't hurt anything. Let's go to the combat phase.
Heck yeah!
I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do, but I can't think.
Well, you're not supposed to remove them all yet.
Hey, they got the spell on them, so every melee attack that you do, every wound you allocate, you might take a wound on a 4+. Like a mortal.
Like mortal wound? That's actually super spooky.
Yeah, because you could actually end up hurting yourself a lot.
But then I'm gonna do. How does that work for the shield?
What's the shield?
Each time this unit is affected by a spell or the abilities of an endless spell, I roll 3d6. If the roll is greater, then he ignores the effect. So do you roll a 4 up, then I roll a 3d6 every single time?
Oh golly. Or are you thinking we do an all or nothing, or does it work at all? Because you're not the target of the spell.
Not targeting, it's when he's affected. Targeting isn't important.
Oh shoot. I don't want it to be all or nothing. Because then you'll just roll that 3d6 and negate all of them. But maybe some of them will get through. Frick. Okay, so let's read this off camera. So it looks like you do get to roll it against a spell. It's not clear, though, whether you're supposed to roll it once or roll it for every time. So I give Josh a choice. I wanted him to roll it just once, because I just don't want to watch him negate 10 mortal wounds one at a time.
Well, I do want to try
But Josh wants to roll it 10 times, because he's worried he'll roll 5.
It's
or 6.
proper.
No, it's not necessarily proper. This is very weird.
Is a weird one.
Because it just says it's not affected by the spell.
Yep.
And so that could then say...
Well, it's each time a spell affects them is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's after the wounds are allocated. You take the mortal wounds. So you could say they're all allocated at the same time.
Yeah, but I think mortals are individual. I understand what you're saying. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. So because it's after you've made all your attacks, I've made all my saves, I've made all my wards, whatever's left, each 4+ you take a mortal wound. So you could say that's all lumped as 1.
I'm curious to see what the commenters say.
In the end, whatever. It needs a rework of the wording of that rule, because this is kind of dumb. And also, it's obviously very powerful, too. So go ahead, make your attack.
I'm going to all-out attack.
Yay.
Okay, so the Dread Mace will be hitting you on 2s. So we got 2 misses. And then this wounds you on 2s. Okay, so they all wound. This is Ren 3, 4 damage.
Oh, that's 16 wounds.
Tuskbreaker is 3 attacks on 2s. Okay. Followed up by, this is usually what I roll with him, 2s. That's -2 D3.
So 6-up save against that. Oh, they don't have... Oh, shoot, they do have Mystic Shield. So I did have a roll against those other 4, because they were 4 damage.
So we know
each.
that there's 3, yeah, they're 4 damage
So
each.
it's 3 that you just got. So 6-up saves against those 4 damage each. Didn't matter. Okay, so then that's 3 more.
And then the hooves are going to hit on 2s.
Rolling lots of 1s to hit.
I usually do with him 2s. And these are -1, 2.
So let me bring this to a 4-up save. 6-up ward. Yeah, I stopped a few of them. Well, they're all dead, so that's 18 of them that are left that could do mortal wounds to you on a 4+. That's a lot. Now we're going to do this off camera because I'm not going to subject you guys to this. He's got to roll 3d6 each time, and for every 7+ he gets, he will negate that mortal wound. In the end, 1 gets through.
See, that could have been the one I rolled improperly.
Yeah. 6-up. For the record, his first roll he made it.
I wasn't going to say that.
You would have been fine.
But the second one I failed it, or the third one?
It was the second one he failed. So he takes 1 mortal wound, which means at the end of the phase, he'll get to thrash
Yeah, he's gonna yell at stuff.
Yeah, and so all these guys are dead. I don't have anything within 3, so it's your pick. So he can go and come over here.
We'll pile him back.
All right. Oh, all-out defense, because don't need Inspiring Presence now.
We're gonna start off with the spear, hitting on 3s. Okay, wounding on 3s. Only 1 at -1.
4 up.
3 damage.
Okay.
Punches and kicks. These are gonna be 3s and 3s. That's no rend 1.
4 up. Okay, that's 1 more.
The rock hard horns on 4s. There it is. And then looking for 3s. Ooh, -2.
So 5 up.
And that's 3 damage apiece. D6 crushing hooves for 2. These are going to be 3s and 2s.
The rend.
-1.
4 up.
D3.
You roll a 3 and they'll all be dead. Nope, 1 survives. Sure, he won't run.
Lucky fella.
Yeah, I might as well keep. The leader's too far away, so I'll keep the 1. He'll run, but he'll swing at you first.
All out defense with my last command point.
Why not, right?
Yeah, I have it.
Hit
So.
once, and they don't wound you.
Okay.
Haha, you wasted your command point. And then he will run. Yeah, even with the 1. Now he gets to yell out. So
Yes.
5+ because he took a wound.
Yep.
Nope. Crossbows. Yes. D3 of them
D3.
die. So 2 of them die. Well, maybe. I got a 6-up ward. 2 of them die, and then I get my Luminarch. No. So 2 crossbows die. So I guess we need to do their leadership. They're fine. I think they're like 5, 6, 7 right now. So you killed the battle line for 3 victory points because you did it with a monster's ability
Correct,
or
yeah.
attacks. You're holding 2 objectives and more than me, so that's 3 more points. And that's 6 points. The score is 6-5 at the end of battle round 1. Let's roll off to see if Josh gets a double turn.
Ready? Bam! Initiative! Ah, you should be fine.
Okay, no double turn for you. My adjutant still nearby, so a 4+ will give me another command point. Nope, of course not. Try to gain another command point on a 4+. Nope, that was my heroic action. Do you want to do yours now?
Yep, Krignos is going to heroic recovery.
Yay, bravery 10. You did it, D3. He's almost back to full, 17 out of 18. I've only got 2 command points, so now what the heck. D6 mortal wounds to this thing. 4. Does it ignore any? Nope. Okay, so it takes 4 wounds, and everybody's going to have +4 to cast. I already did my heroic action, so I can't recover him. So it's now time for me to pick a battle tactic. My battle tactic will be bring it down. Try to kill that monster.
Okay.
Let's do some spells. Burning Gaze, anything but a double 1. We're good. He's going to do D3 mortal wounds. 2, your Stonehorn. 3,
Nice.
5-up ward.
Haha.
He takes all 3. Cast Ravenous Gnashing Jaws. He's got a +6 to this. He made it with the 13. Just plop it right here for now. Not quite sure where it's going. Realm of Life Battle Mage. We'll start with, sorry, not looking at it. It's the one, Shield of Thorns it's called. Yeah, that's like a 16. They'll have Shield of Thorns every time you charge them with D3 mortal wounds. And then Searing Wounds to try to heal. He does it for D6. He gets all his wounds back. Hey, at least that's working. Kind of cool. We're going to Ignite Weapons. We make it with a, I don't know, 9? 9, I think?
Was it +4 to cast, I think?
+4, but then +1, because
Yep.
he also hands out a +1. So 9 to cast, so now they're going to be +1 to wound. Oh, I forgot about your -1 to charge. It didn't matter, you didn't make it anyway. Or you made it so high and you didn't make it anyways.
Yep.
So he's going to do that one again. So we make it. So everything within 18 inches will take a mortal wound. So 3d6 on him to see if he ignores it first off. I don't know what he needs, but that definitely stops it. 5-up ward on your Ogor. No, he's down to 8. And then a mortal wound also on your Giant, who does not have a ward.
Does not have a ward, correct.
Was he down to 34?
Yep.
Okay. There is an aura I have to remember now of -1 to run and charge as well. My general's going to be a hero. He's going to turn on flaming weapons. He did it. And he has +1 damage to his weapons.
Okay.
Then he's going to arcane bolt. He does it. He's got that hold up. Over here, we're going to cast Chain Lightning. We make it with like 17 or 16. Going to hit him first for D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds, which you have a 5-up ward
Stop.
against.
Why are you picking on him? He ignores 2.
2 of them. So that's, well, that makes up for all the ones he's missed. Then on a 4+, it bounces to Kragnos. It does, which he then will 3d6 ignore. Oh, he doesn't! Okay, so Kragnos takes D3 mortal wounds. Right? Yeah, D3. 2 to Kragnos, 6 up ward. All right, that's something. He's down to 15. Then he's going to do Comet of Casandora, anything but a double 1. We make it. We're going to drop that on him as well. This, I have to roll 2d6. If I roll less than or equal to his move characteristic, it's d3 mortal wounds. If I roll higher than his move characteristic, it is d6. What is his move characteristic?
The characteristic is 12.
Oh, do I roll 3 dice or 2? It doesn't matter. So he's going to take d3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. 5 up ward. He makes 1 of them, so he's down to 5.
Getting there.
I'm going to kill him. Might just take too much. We're going to do Transmutation of Lead. We're going to do it on Kragnos. Okay, I make it, because I got plus bajillion. Roll your 3d6 and just ignore it. There you go. It would have been nice. It makes him half move, but also reroll 1s to shoot him. I don't really, I could put it on something else, but he's going to be my focus anyways. And then we'll do the warding one. He makes it. We'll put it on the crossbows, I guess. This is when you hurt him in melee. You take a mortal wound, and then I'll watch him roll 3d6s for days. Time to move some endless spells. We're going to start with Ravenix Gnashing Jaws, Waka Waka, going 8 inches. Well, we're just going to slightly pass over Buddy Boy right here. I'm going to just park it in here somehow, and then we're going to try to do some mortal wounds to him. Every 6 is a mortal wound. It does 2 mortal wounds to him. 5 up ward. He takes 1 of them. He's down to 4, almost dead. Burning Head will come back this way, but be careful not to get within an inch of anybody.
Come closer.
I don't want it to explode. Quicksilver Swords will go shing and just end right about here. Quicksilver Swords do 12 dice. 6 is our mortal wounds that you cannot take wards against. 1. He's at 33 wounds now.
33 more turns of that and you're going to get him.
Yeah, we'll get him. Kragnos then yells at everybody, starting with your guy on a 5+.
No!
So your guy takes D3 mortal wounds. Nice. 2 mortal wounds, which he ignores in 5s. No, come on.
Sorry.
You give me a little bit of hope. My crossbows are 5+.
I keep it suspenseful for everybody.
Oh, crossbows. 1 of them, maybe. 6 up ward. No, 1 of them dies. Okay, that's fine. And then the Luminarch? No. Okay. All right. I'll take that, I guess. Movement phase. The general is getting very happy to move up. And I'll have his adjutant come with him, because why not? Luminarch is going to get somewhere a little safer, as will the Battle Mage. This one is kind of okay where it is. Doesn't really matter. Our Shaman Wizard will come back too. Shooting phase. What's this save? A 4-up?
It's a 3-up.
3-up?
Right now it is anyways.
All right. We're just going to blam him then. So we're going to put a line through him. On a 2+, he'll take D3 mortal wounds. Okay. Yay! 3 mortal wounds.
Live.
5 up ward. Whoa, stop throwing the dice
Sorry,
so far.
I was trying to stop it. You got the camera.
Oh,
back
I don't
on.
like that there's 1 left, because I'd rather him pelter him.
What
the heck?
You hate to see it.
I'm dropping it on him.
On Kragnos?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a spell. So it's for every 2+, I do D3 mortal wounds. It just feels like it would be a waste on him. I could hopefully plink him off some crossbows. So, yeah, see? This would have been a big waste, maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
6 mortal.
6s to ignore. See? He takes 5 mortal wounds.
Yeah, it's...
Would have been 3 on the other guy, which would have killed him. So he's down to 10. See? That's much better. And now for the fun math. The crossbows are going to split fire some of their shots here and some there. I'll be back in 15 minutes after I do all the math to make sure I kill him. I changed my mind. They're all going to fire at him. I did the math, and I know that the math will be skewed by dice rolls. I understand that. When you're rolling this many dice, though, it tends to be a little more to what you're expecting. And if I fire everything at him, and I get perfectly average rolls, and Josh gets perfectly average rolls, then I expect to do 5 wounds to him, which seems like, like 3 wounds to him. It's like 3 and a bit, which should be overkill, because I only need to do 1. But that's not enough overkill for me to feel comfortable.
Correct, yeah.
Because right now, because you're going to all-out defense him.
Well, yeah, I'm going to all-out defense him, and the offset would be that, you throw, like 5 crossbow shots at Kragnos or something, it's not going to do anything.
Well, I'm just hoping to charge him and finish him off.
I know, but I'm saying it's not like Kragnos is like 1 wound left, 2, and it might be worth the risk of...
Yeah, exactly. It's more that I wanted to bring him down enough that when I charge him, I can hopefully finish him off, but it's not going to happen. So that's why I'm sad that he's down to 1 wound, because all of a sudden, like, the thing that definitely would kill him, I'm like, no, I got to put that on Kragnos now.
Yep.
So everything into him. 54 shots. Here's the first half. If I can do it the first half, I will not be sad that I overkilled him. 3s to hit. 2s to wound. That's nice and above average, but we'll see what happens here. 2
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, you failed 3 of them. No, I'm not feeling any confidence yet. 5 up ward.
Cautiously optimistic, at least?
No, not even.
Okay, so gentle kiss. Mwah.
Just roll your stupid dice. Okay, but see, just barely. So that's one. I know that was only the first half.
Sure.
On average, if I do that twice, it's only 2 wounds. Okay, he's dead.
And you rolled above average for your wounds on that one, right?
And he just barely got 1 through. So I am not sad that I don't get to roll this other half at Kragnos. Not sad at all. End of the phase, Kragnos is going to get angry and stomp everybody. We'll just go my general
I need
first.
to double check because the bell.
Oh, he's bracketed now, so he might actually do better.
No, he hasn't suffered enough wounds yet. He's got to suffer 10 wounds to bracket.
All right, let's go through it. General on a 5+.
Okay, so.
My general?
Bam!
Yes, D3 mortal wounds. 1. Does he ignore it on a 6? No. Knight Incanter? No. And the crossbows? No. Charge time! Let's start with my general. Charging! He made it. Haha. Is this suicide? Absolutely. Absolutely. But if on that weird off chance I kill Kragnos right now, it'll be very hard for Josh to win. Knight Incanter, charge. Okay, we're good. And the crossbows are gonna charge. Just in case you have like 1 or 2 wounds left. Are you seeing what you're picking up what I'm putting down now?
Yeah.
Because this stops Kragnos from charging, it stops him from doing all sorts of stuff. He can stomp them though if he wants to. None of these guys are hunters.
Interesting.
Yeah. End of the charge phase, you can do your monstrous rampage. What's it gonna be?
I will just step on the... Yeah, I'll step on the general.
2+. D3 mortal wounds. I ignore them on 6s. Nope. Whatever. Don't expect him to survive this encounter. Okay, well, I think my general with his flaming weapon has the best chance to do some damage here.
Do it, man.
It's not really good chances, but it's a chance.
I will...
You're gonna all-out defense? I do have some rend, so...
Yeah, I think I will just all-out defense this. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last command point to all-out attack with my general's... What's the name of it? Zweihander? Or something like that. It's a big old sword. So it's going to hit on 2s, but 6s will do a mortal wound in addition. So 2s to hit. Nice. We got a 1 and no 2s and no 6s. Great. I'm loving it. 3s to... I should have made it his finest hour. 3s to wound. It doesn't matter. So it's 2 wounds at -2 with your... I
go back to a 3-up save, I think.
Yeah, 3-up save. These are D3 plus 1 damage each. 1 gets through for a total of 3 damage with a 6-up ward. Totally worth all of this effort. He's down to 7. Your pick.
I'll pick Kragnos!
All right, no
Kragnos, I choose you! So with Kragnos, I'm going to put Tuskbreaker into your general, and then the Dread Mace and the Hooves are going to go into the squad.
Okay.
Tuskbreaker on 3s.
Huh.
Okay. See, I usually roll low. 2.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, he's fine.
The gambits maybe paid off. I don't know. We'll see. Crossbows.
Let's do into the crossbows. This is the Dread Mace. Ready, ready, ready. Roll big. 3s. Okay.
Well, I guess the crossbows are keeping my general alive.
They are.
You would have just put everything into him.
2s.
Trying to show everybody why I was a tactical genius and not.
This is -3.
Yeah, I don't get a save against that.
It's 12 damage total. Then I got the Hooves, which are 5 attacks on 3s, followed up by 2s. These are -1, 2 damage.
Okay, that's 6 more damage. You did this many damage. 6-up ward. You did 3 less of those, this many damage.
Ooh.
That doesn't kill everybody, so I can roll. That's 15 of them will die. 4 up, you'll take a mortal wound, and then off camera, he's going to roll 3d6 that many times and just ignore them all. All right, you have to ignore 3, 5, 6. Oh, that's enough to kill you. 7 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So 2 got through this time. 6-up ward. Oh, come on, come on. You're such a...
This is what Luca does 100% of the time I play him.
What, yeah. Well, that was obviously a bonehead move of me to all-out attack. Should have saved it for Inspiring Presence. Got Knight Incanter, who maybe, just maybe, if I do perfectly, will finish you off.
It's true.
I got 3 attacks that are 2 damage each.
Ooh.
You get a 2-up save against him, though. 3 ups to hit. Okay, you're going to survive, but only because I didn't hit all the time.
It's true.
3s to wound. Okay, 2-up saves, 2 damage each. Okay. Yeah. You took damage, so you get to swing about in your maniacal whatever.
Yeah, so it's 4-ups now, so on to the crossbows.
Crossbows? Nope. Knight Incanter?
Yes.
Nope. General?
General!
Saving the best
Yo!
for last.
Oh!
Good. Nobody died because of that. So these guys are going to do a battle shock now. Our bravery 7, 5 base, 1 for the standard, 1 for the pre-guild general nearby. And we lost 15 of our buddies. They're going to lose 8 more plus 4. That's exactly all of them.
Math!
Yay! So obviously the gambit of charging in did not pay off because I only knocked a few wounds off of you because of that. So I think like 2 Did I get any wounds off of you?
You knocked a couple wounds from your general did a couple.
Oh, my general did, yeah. So not worth losing all my crossbows, because that's essentially what I paid to do it. Because if they hadn't charged in, you would have killed my general. But if they hadn't charged in, then they would be there to...
Well, the thing is, if they hadn't charged in, I probably could have killed both of them.
No, but he wouldn't have charged, is what I'm saying. They would have stayed back. Then you charge, and I would overwatch, or I'd unleash hell.
Yeah.
And do a lot more damage that way. But
Gotcha.
With the +1 hit and wound. So that was a bad move. My bad. That's the end of my turn. I get 3 victory points for killing your monster, 2 for doing my battle tactic, and 1 for killing a monster, and that's it. Oh, I control 1 objective over there, and not more than you, so that's 1 more point, so that's 4 points, bringing the score to 9-6 for me. You get another command point, so do I, and you get D3 more because your other general is not on the
Only
table,
one.
nor does he need to be.
Battle tactic. They're gonna. I think it's ferocious advances. The 3 units got to run.
Yeah, they're all going to run. They're like just going to go in a circle.
A little bit of one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Bundo's gonna try to get wounds back.
What's his bravery?
7, I believe.
Nope.
Well, now I'm gonna have to check his bravery, aren't I?
You got too close to it. I'm going to try to fish for an extra command point. Yep. I'm going to put it on, not those guys, because they're going to be dead soon. I'll put it on the Celestial Hurricane, because he's in range to pass off command points to them as well. Nothing else for you to do in your hero phase, so we're going to move the Endless Spells. The Ravenous Smashing Jaws will move. Ooh, 14 inches. Yummy. It's going to pass through Kragnos. Try to take a bite out of his leg. And then going to end right here. So first off, just roll 3d6 and roll higher than 6. I don't have to roll their mortal wounds. Thank you for saving me from doing that.
I should have got rid of the spell, shouldn't I have? Yeah. Live and learn.
Yeah. The Burning Head will come across and explode a Bundo. 2+ to do D3 mortal wounds.
See, it's fun to say his name.
It is. 1 mortal wound.
All right, he's at 32.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually. And then the swords will go sing, and then come back to like here-ish. Just to kind of gum up again. 12 chances to do mortal wounds to Bundo on 6s. And we get 2 of them. No ward saves allowed, so he's down to 30. Oh, we'll get there. 30 wounds left. Movement phase. Run. You don't actually have to move them, you realize. You can just declare run. Hey,
no, that sounds lame.
Other side.
Bundles
Giant is sad of all the endless spells in his way. So I'm going to come here, right? Won't be able to charge 3d6, though. You're going to have to like end up over here somehow. Boy.
Yep.
You want to retreat, Kragnos?
No.
He's afraid.
No,
If you don't retreat, I'm going to kill you.
I don't know if he is. Bundo's going to throw rocks at your Knight Incanter.
Hey. That's not nice. I'm not all at defensing. You're not going to kill her.
What all attack?
All right, fine, whatever.
Nerd.
Doesn't matter to me.
3s.
See? Told you.
Bundo.
I don't have to kill you shooting.
Wounds.
Rend.
-1.
I saved.
Okay.
Charge phase.
Yeah, it brings us right over to charges.
So Bundo's going to try. He doesn't have any help except maybe a
Come on, big fella.
7? Oh. Well, you can measure. No, we measured it. You're going to need a 9. So
All right.
You roll it.
Command points.
Got so many of them.
Bam. Okay, I made it.
Yay. How many mortal wounds does he do on a charge?
2 up for D6. The catch for them is that if he had got multiple units, he could have...
Done it to all of them.
Yeah.
2+. D6. 2 of them die. Well, whatever. I'll take the closest. It's not like it matters.
Yeah,
So you got the end of the charge phase. You're going to do your stuff. You can't
they
do
got
them.
shields, so I can't
they have
get
shields.
them.
Yeah, not because they have shields, but because I said all my guys have shields from the Hunters of the Heartland. But you could do it here. You want to stomp or something?
Yeah, we'll stomp onto your general.
Fine. 2+. D3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
1. 6 up to ignore it. 0.
Okay, then.
Oh, like you're not going to kill him now. Who's going first, Kragnos or Bundo?
I'll have Kragnos go.
Are you sure? Bundo's got a bunch of swords that are about to shiv his toes.
Kragnos shall go.
Okay, fine. How are you going to split his attack?
We're going to put Tuskbreaker into your general and everything else into the knight.
Okay. Tuskbreaker first into the general?
All out attack.
I'm going to all out.
That's right, it's Dread Mace into the general. The mace, whatever the big attack is. I may have said it wrong.
You said Tuskbreaker.
Well, that's the shield. That's going into your wizard.
Oh, fine. All out defense, my Knight Incanter.
Okay.
Not the general.
2s with the Dread Mace.
Yeah.
See, it helped.
Yeah, sure.
2's wound.
These are what, Rend?
-3, 4 damage.
Okay, he's dead. Well, unless I can make 26 ups. I did not.
Okay.
So he's dead. Now the Knight Incanter.
It's So Duskbreaker here, looking for 3s to hit. Sorry, 2s to hit. There we go. And then these are going to be 2s to wound. -2 D3.
5 up. No, 4 up because I'm all out defensed. So 2 of them get through. How much damage each?
D3.
Okay. So that's 5 of them. 6 up to ignore. She's dead. You perfectly killed her, you monster. I think... I'm trying to remember who cast which spells, because some of them are going to go wild now. Wait, no, that one was cast by back here, and the other one was cast... Yeah, they're not wild yet. Okay. So, then we come over here. I'm not piling in. All right, there, I'm done. I'm not going to try to... Right. What's your save on him, a 3+? I
have to check. I think
4 of them get it.
He's gonna all defense.
If I knew you were gonna all defense, I wouldn't roll. We got 4 hits and 4 wounds. No Ren. What's your save?
3 up now.
He takes 2 wounds. Oh, all right. Down to 28. Now he gets to destroy me.
So now the thing is, I would have made fun of you. I would have pointed it out, but if you had allowed me to pile in, I would have taken that objective. I don't have it right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I'll point that out.
I haven't given up yet, because if you don't double turn me, then I might actually be able to kill Kragnos.
Realistically, yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
D3 stuff him in the net for 2.
What do you have to do? Roll higher than my wounds?
Yes.
So 2+.
And you know what? I'll pick the boss.
Doesn't matter.
And one of his
roll
friends
your stupid
nearby.
Dice.
Got him. And then I'll try to get the, I don't know, no, he's not close enough. The other guy there, the guy with the flower in his hat, or feather, I don't like that.
Oh, the boss, you said, right?
Yeah.
You're going to kill the rest of them right now anyways. Club
3s.
to hit. Yeah.
Well, that's a good start.
Looks like they're going to kill him. We got 4 wounds at -2, you said?
Yep.
6 up. They're dead.
Huzzah!
You did it.
I did a thing.
Well, no battle shock for me to take. You got your tactic. You ran.
Yes, I did.
You're holding 1 objective. 2. No, you still hold this one.
Yep.
So you have 3 points for that then, because you have more than me. So that's 5 points for you, bringing the score to 10-6 at the end of...
11.
Sorry, 11-9. Right, because you had 64.
Yep.
11-9 at the end of battle round 2. Just don't double turn me and there's still a game.
Do you still have hope?
Not hope. I just want to kill Kragnos. Okay.
Should be easy for you.
Yes. My turn. Of course, you get to choose an objective to disappear. The one that I'm controlling.
Yes.
So from what I can tell, I can't choose Slay the Warlord for him because it says the model picked to be the general is what I have to kill. And your guy is not on the table yet.
He's not even there, man.
So I'll do Ferocious Advance and I'll have Mage, and Free Guild Guard run within 3 inches of each other.
Cool.
I've only got 1 command point because my general is dead. My fault, of course. So I will try to get another one on a 2+ now because my general is dead. I got it. I'll give it to Buddy Boy right here, who will immediately use it to take D6 mortal wounds. 3 of them, which I ignore in 6s. So all 3 of them. And now all my guys have +3 to cast. It'll be +4. So like I said before, most likely anything but double 2s will pass. What's your heroic action going to be?
I'm going to go leadership on the big fella.
Leadership?
No, sorry, not leadership, recovery.
Not willpower?
Not willpower. Hey, I got it.
D3. Oh, you monster. Back to 9. I can still do it. Just not with spells. We're going to go over to Buddy here. He's going to transmute this guy to lead. He makes it with a +5, 4. Yeah. So now he moves at half speed, and I get to reroll 1s to hit on which that part won't matter. So he's real slow. And then we'll do the burning one. That's the D3 mortal wounds. I made it. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds. He's down to 26. We'll get him eventually. Now I'm going to do a bunch of frustrating spells. I say frustrating because you're just going to ignore them, but I'm going to try anyways because if any slip through...
You've gotten some through.
Yeah, if they slip through. So we'll start here. We'll do Comet of Casandora. I'd make it, roll 3d6, and if you roll like 9, I got to look it up. Yeah, you stopped it. Now I'll do the Burning Head. I make it. You don't have to stop that one yet. Boom. Then we'll go here. We'll cast... Oh, I forgot to drop the Arcane Bolt on you. You know what, just roll me 3d6 right now and get higher than 5. Thank you. Oh, just barely. There, see, it wouldn't have worked. So he'll do Burning Gaze. He makes it. You got to roll higher than 6 on 3 dice. You do. You stop that one. He'll do Arcane Bolt. He makes it. You got to roll higher than 5 on 3 dice.
You got to run into me with Bolt, right? Or you unleash it at the end of a...
Just roll it now. Thank you. We'll do searing wounds, or seared wounds, or whatever, D6 to heal. I've healed them. Hey, every single time I've healed all my wounds back, so that's something.
Pretty neat.
End of the hero phase. We're going to move Ravenix Gnashing Jaws. They're going 9 inches. And she'll go right to here. And go ahead and roll 3d6 and roll higher than 6, and it won't be able to hurt you. Ugh. The Burning Head, go ahead, roll 3d6, roll higher than 7, and it won't be able to hurt you. Hey, you didn't! 2 plus, come on! Yes, D3. 3 mortal wounds, 6 is to ignore. Oh, you got 1, of course. It's all right. Oh, baby! Movement phase, because we don't worry about him.
This thing's gone though, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it disappears. And this one's going to go shing, and just kind of get in your way, because you only move half speed now.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of a problem.
It is. 3 mortal wounds, which you can't ignore. It's down to 23. Movement phase, we're going to move up slightly, just to try to give Kragnos... Oh, he's getting through, man. We're moving back.
I was going to say, you're going to give him a redeploy.
But I need to... Oh, redeploy. Oh, I don't know. What are you going to do? Yeah. No, I'm not going to move them. He'll move. Oh, no, he's going to run. Whoops. Almost didn't do my tactic. Green guy, white guy, other guys. Yeah, they did it. He was just going to move around here, run to there, and run to there. Look at me, brilliant tactician. Okay, let's do some shooting. I could kill you, but not likely. Put in a line over you on a 2 plus. Laser beam. Oh, come on! The other one.
You hate
2 pluses.
See it, folks.
No! I can't even kill you now. What the crap? 6 up. Okay, you only see the stop one. He's down to 5. Oh! You can roar, it won't do anything. Nobody cares, Kragnos! That's my turn. I got 2 victory points, and that's it. So the score is 11-11, and you haven't gone yet. You get D3 command points, because who cares? Oh, yeah, you got 7 command points now.
What do you seems like the time to Savage Spearhead.
To get 2 things into my...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're almost there. You don't have any yet, but you're very close. So, and if 2 of them are monsters, you get an extra victory point. What's your heroic action going to be?
Recovery.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Oh, yeah! I'm sorry, I'm rubbing it in.
Darn, okay.
That's right, Salty Matthew is salty.
Who saw that coming?
I'll just go for an extra command point on a 2 plus. Look at me go. Yay. We'll put it on Green Mage, because he's the least likely to die. End of the hero phase. We get to move all these wonderful endless spells. Start with this big one right here. It's going to go 15 inches. It's going to nip and tuck. We're going to go right to here with it after.
Okay.
Just to make your charge a little harder. So go ahead and roll your 3d6, get higher than 6, and I won't try to do mortal wounds to you. Oh, you had my hopes up. You rolled that 1 and the 3. You did it. That would have been 14 dice. Each 6 is a mortal wound. Shing! Right into his knee.
Oh!
And then he's going to end up right here.
Okay.
Wait. No. Now, I was going to see if there's a clever place I could put him so you couldn't get into my territory, but then you could just run over it, and, even with your half move.
Yeah.
12 dice, 6s do mortal wounds. 2 more mortal wounds. This thing is just like chopping him up a million times. He's like, stop! 21 wounds left. Kragnos is moving.
Kragnos is going to move on. So he's like 3 out.
And he already moves. He gets to charge 3d6, right?
Yeah.
So redeploy doesn't really help me here. Bundo can only move 5 inches now because he's hurt and he's kind of full of lead.
He's just going to move up. Boom.
He just walks right to the swords that have been cutting at him all game.
He's lived through this long.
And then you've got reinforcements that have to show up now. No more free D3 command points.
I'm trying to think of the different stuff I can do here, but...
just drop them right there and grab the objective and you'll be good.
I already have that objective.
And then your Frost Sabers decide to come out of their corner. Like,
they figured out where Dad is.
Bark, bark, bark! We're coming. You ready to throw some rocks? Does it get bracketed at all?
The range of it gets bracketed.
Please.
So his range is 21 right now.
Oh goodness! All right, what's he throwing the rocks?
I'm gonna
at?
all-out attack.
At?
What was that? The green wizard.
The green one has the extra command point.
Yeah, let's get him.
What's the rend on these?
1.
Okay, well then I'll use that 1 command point to all-out defense.
It should be back to 4s with the lookups.
Yeah, it should be lookups or -1. Yeah. Go ahead.
How many wounds does this thing have?
11. I think you should know that by now. I've wounded him and healed him.
I haven't paid attention.
That's an honest answer. Well, they all hit.
Yeah.
Oh no! Bam!
Cool. 2 wound.
How much each?
D3.
Okay, so you can kill him, but
you're
if I don't
fine.
make... No, if I don't make both. Yes, now I'm fine. D3 damage. Ow! 6 up. Ow! Well, that'll be fine. Charge clock. Where do you want to start?
Let's just send...
Is Bundo within 12 inches?
He is within 12 inches, but I'm not going to do him first. We'll do Kragnos first.
What, and somehow you fail the charge?
Yep. Oh, I didn't.
11. It's not really anywhere for you to go anyways.
Yeah, because I can't place here. You didn't leave me space.
That was on purpose.
Look at you. You're so good at this game.
I'm so good at this game. I will unleash hell if I can. Yeah, from what I can tell, I can shoot. So, but you get to stomp me first on a 2+.
And you're
no, not stomp. This is your charge.
Charge,
attack.
yeah. And you're not a monster or anything like that, obviously.
No. Oh, that's enough to bracket me, so I only get 2 shots. I could still kill you with it. Oh no, I have a 6 up to ignore. But you have to do at least 3, so I'd have to roll 3 6s here. 0 6s. Well, that's not the number of 6s I wanted. So 2 dice instead of 3. Each 2+ will do D3 mortal wounds, because this is not to hit, so I don't get the -1. Oh, come on! 3 at least. Watch this. 2 6s. 1 6. Well, see, I said 2 6s, so I would be disappointed when I knew that he was going to roll at least 1 6. Down to 3. Which means you get to roar at the end of the charge phase, because you were hurt in this phase. Now he roars on the 3 up. We'll have to measure for some others, so do the one right in front of you. Yes. 2 mortal wounds, not ignored. Hits my lead, my shaman guy. Yes.
Yeah, it affects him for 1.
Not ignored. And then my Luminarch as well. Yes. 2. Oh, he doesn't ignore anything. Now Bundo's gonna try a charge.
Bundo!
Okay.
I need like an 11 or something crazy. Shisha! Nope. Command point. Hiya! Nope.
9's not it. In a charge phase, you got your monstrous rampage. What are you gonna do?
How many wounds has it got left?
4. You don't need to stop me.
Sure. Yeah, I know I don't need to stomp
I don't have any command points, so shouting doesn't matter either. So okay, go ahead and stomp me then.
I guess I'll just stomp you.
You just don't, it doesn't matter, Josh. Nobody cares.
People care.
See? Ignored it. Nobody cares. Okay, in the combat phase, should I just remove my model?
You do what you want to do, my man.
I will just remove my model.
Okay.
Because we know that you can do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yep.
If you don't double turn me, maybe I can still kill him. First, you got your battle tactic, and you got 2 monsters in there, so that's 3 points, and you got 3 more points for objectives, so you win.
What is that, 17 now?
Yeah, you win. But that doesn't matter. If you double turn me now, then we can call it. If not, I'm going to try to kill Kragnos.
Ready, ready, ready? Hiya!
You double turn. Oh, wait, no, I win ties.
You win ties.
I win ties. My turn. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I get 1 command point. Woo! Battle tactic will be... nothing. Don't care. I don't have to choose one, do I? I do have to choose one. I'll try to get 2 things in your territory. Well, there's nothing else I can do, so I might as well throw one away, right?
Yeah.
We're going to make you fail to ignore at least 1 spell. So my heroic action will be... I don't know. Bravery 6 is not really worth it. Let's go for an extra command point on a 2+. I did it. I don't want these guys to take the D6 mortal wounds because they'll die. And he's going to get hurt enough that I won't be able to hurt you as well. So I'm not going to do the thing this time.
But you could.
And of course, you're going to recover. Roll an 11 for me. Or 12. No.
It's enough. It's good enough.
This is on your giant.
I'll only get the 1. It's okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, dude. No, I can't kill him. Okay, a spell. You have to not ignore a spell. This is it. If I don't kill him, I'm done either way. This game is over either way. Spell time. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do stuff. I don't have the Comet anymore. So we're going to start by Burning Head. I make it. That was from Lead Guy. And then he's going to try to transmute you to lead. You did it. You ignore it, though, if you roll 3d6 higher than 6 or 7. You do. You're not transmuted. Hurrah. We're going to, I don't know, Arcane Bolt. I did it. Just go ahead and ignore it now so I don't have to remember. You ignored it. What a surprise. Then we'll do the D3 Mortal Wounds searing thing. I did it. You ignored it. Monster. Chain Lightning. I did it. And you ignored it. And I don't know, this is some other spell. I did it. And let's just say you ignored it. I don't know what the spell was, but you ignored it. Okay, now at the end of the hero phase, just roll if you're going to ignore this one, please. Go ahead. You did. And the other one you need is 8 or higher.
Oh, okay. I'll roll 8 or higher this time then. There you go.
did. Okay, good. So this thing explodes, does nothing. That does nothing. I sear you for 1 mortal wound. And good game.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you already ignored all my spells. All right. Well, that's a Ogor Mawtribes victory.
God, yeah, playtime is Ogre.
It's Kragnos victory.
Power overwhelming.
Let's go to postgame.
Thank you for checking out this battle report, everyone. Don't forget, if you want more Age of Sigmar, we got lots of it in the vault. Paired with this game you just watched, we have the Maggotkin up against the Fyreslayers in a 2,000-point match, and they're playing tooth and nail. Obviously, if you're not a Vault member and you want to check this game out, all you have to do is click on the link down below and you can get yourself a 7-day free trial to the Vault, where you'll have access to this battle report as well as all of the other Age of Sigmar content we have in the Vault with 40k, narrative campaigns, Warhammer Fantasy, you name it, it's in there. You can get a whole week to check it out and you can cancel afterwards if you like. We find that most people stick around, and it is the Vault members that support us and allow us to continue making this content that, well, we love to make and you love to watch. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you next time, and enjoy the postgame.
Well, I never want to do that again.
You had fun. Admit that you had more fun than you thought you were going to.
Only because you never double turned me. If there was ever a double turn, it would have been like...
The double turn could be pretty brutal against this list.
Yeah, because it's just like, okay, you got to do your thing, and now you just get to pummel the next thing.
Well, and that being, yeah, because like at any point too, because Kragnos was in prime position to...
Yeah. Well, I only have one complaint about your list. Like, I'm not a fan of these kind of lists, period. Whatever. As
in like low model count or like weird wonky like...
Low model count.
Okay.
Yeah, where you have like 3 or 4 big destroying things.
Yeah.
Which means either I beat you and it didn't feel like much of a game because if I kill something early enough, you have no chance.
Yeah.
Or you just destroy me. Now this one was a little better because you never double turned me, so I got to kill I got to kill that guy. I'm disappointed I didn't get to kill Kragnos, because even if I did kill him, you still won the game. Because you pushed me back, you killed my stuff fast enough. So it would have been nice to kill one more. But I think my biggest complaint for the War Scroll for Kragnos is just how he ignores spells. I think it would be better if he just had like even a 3-up ward against mortal wounds from spells.
So we talked about that because it's not so much it's not even like damage is obviously a big deal, but it's the fact that you can't debuff them and stuff like that. Well, see, that's almost bigger for me.
Well, then just do it like these guys do it. Have a roll just to ignore the spell. Not a 3d6.
Yeah, so I'm saying instead of a 3-up ward, like he ignores the...
Yeah, because every spell casts on a 5 to an 8. So when you're rolling 3d6, you're almost always ignoring it. I think we saw you roll probably 30 times today and you failed it 3 or 4 times. That is a 90% plus chance of ignoring spells. So it's just kind of like a kick in the face of just like, hey, you brought spells. He just it doesn't matter. You can't use spells against him. Whereas if you told me he ignores spells on a 3+, I'm like, okay, I have a chance, but it's still really good. Like, can you imagine, because he still has his ward save on top of that. Yeah. Because these guys have ignore on a 5+. So if we did have that weird interaction where a spell would do a bunch of mortal wounds, I still roll lots of dice, but just one. I don't have to roll 3 at a time, 3 at a time, 3 at a time. I could just roll them all. You did 10 mortal wounds to me with that spell? Okay. And they're all individual, like not from one instance of the spell? Right. I roll 10 dice, 5 pluses. I remove those. Then I roll my 6-up ward, remove those. There, now we're done. So even that would feel better. Now, it can be powerful. It can be a 3+, not a 2+. 2+ would be... That's what I would... And then he would still have this cool ability like that. And that's it. That's all. If that was just removed... Because I had a heck of a lot... Because imagine if I had invested all my points in shooting attacks instead. You'd be dead. Like, Kragnos wouldn't really...
Like shooting attacks that do mortal wounds?
No. Just, yeah, sure. Shooting attacks that do mortal wounds.
Then, yeah. But I was going to say, because his ability to stack saves when it comes to Rend, like, he can get him to a 0-up save pretty easily.
Yeah, but everybody has mortal wounds in their shooting now.
Well, that's what,
Cruel Boys would just...
Oh, the Cruel Boys just yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't like that all or nothing approach. It's like where he either shuts down something that you do or dies because he can't handle it.
Right. So, I mean, like... Obviously, in this list, Kragnos shine, but when I played in the past, like, usually he's kind of the distraction card effects, and he does work, but usually they are able to throw a screen up and then kill him right away.
Right. And that's what I mean, though. I don't like that. Like, if you're going to pay 700-something points for him, let him be worth 700 points, not just against a spellcasting list. Yeah. Now, I've also... I will concede a couple points, or one in particular. I've built a list that skews into Magic, which is not your typical list. Not very many armies will skew heavily into Magic like this one did, in such a way that it affects you. Right. Like if you're Lumineth Realm Lords, there's a lot of spells being cast, but it's mostly to power up their bows. Yeah. And so you don't get to ignore those. Now I do mortal wounds to you on 5s instead of 6s because of my spell. Well, you're not being affected by a spell, and so there's no way you'd be able to argue, well, I'll get my roll my 3d6 against those. It's against every 5 you roll.
Right.
Because it's no, you're just getting a mortal wound. They're affected by the spell. You are not. Whereas like the warding brand, it is the spell doing mortal wounds to you.
Yeah.
And Disciples of Tzeentch, this would work well against them as well because they have a lot of mortal wound dealing spells that you would just basically shrug.
Yeah, so you'd have to deal with Kragnos, but then again, you just mortal wound down the Frostlord and Bundo as fast as you can.
Yeah, and it's just Kragnos.
And that's where, because often I find that playing like this list or this kind of a list, like the Frostlord is the one that usually does most of the work. Because the other two distract and get tied up, and they usually don't have enough to get all 3 units screened properly.
Right.
So there's going to be one getting through, and it's usually the Frostlord who still hits like a truck.
Yeah.
And then the rune tokens come up sometimes, not other times though. But this list it's decent at dealing against just about anything. Also, with all the high saves out there, Metal Cruncher on the Stonehorn's nice. And then like Kragnos' ability, not just to like absorb spells, but also to deal with enemy monsters.
Yeah.
Like if somebody else brings some big dumb monster, then cool. Kragnos is a fairly good tool, a good chunk of the time to deal with it.
If he's the one that charges.
Yeah, and he's got enough speed and mobility, you can get him around and...
Yeah. No, that's true. Like if I had brought Cruel Boys, I think the game would be more interesting. I'd be less concerned, because I wouldn't be throwing spells at him, I'd be throwing mortal wounds from shooting.
Right.
And those crossbows, once he gets within 15 inches, they just...
So I have to, yeah. So that game, I got to try to dance Kragnos around enough to get your stuff out of position and hit you really hard with Bundo and then the Frostlord.
Exactly. So, yeah, like a big Yeller list against this, I think you'd struggle with.
Probably.
But see, I'm just not... That's what I'm not a fan of. It's like this Hallowheart list is not a bad list. It's just not great against something that ignores spells.
Right.
It's just flat out ignores spells. It would have even been good against somebody who's good at unbinding. It would have been like, no, I'll just do that whole Mortal Wounds thing, and now you don't get to really unbind my spells. So Disciples of Tzeentch still would have loved to play against it, because it would just rack up their fate points.
Totally.
They get to summon a lot of demons because of all the magic.
And the summoning's kind of rough, so that's where, again, the Frost Sabers are played differently in that match, that I got to try to use them to zone out the best I can.
Right.
And stop you from dropping behind me and taking objectives. But anything like objectives across the middle, like, cool, this is fantastic.
The scenario that we rolled was a little rough for me as well.
What was the Predators in your list?
Oh yeah, you got extra points for that. The crossbows and then these 2 things. And he killed them, so that's like 2 extra victory points.
Yeah.
So, and I got 1 extra victory point for killing yours with the Predator.
Yep.
Because I blammoed him with the crossbows, and they were one of my Predators. So yeah, 1 more extra victory point for me. 2 more for you, though.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed that, even if it was a little wonky. Stay tuned for more Age of Sigmar. Happy wargaming.